I'm not feeling 100%. Off work, I was sick like the other week. Now I'm feeling really run down again. I just think it's that season. So yeah, today I've got a one-to-one with my manager later this morning. We have a monthly one-to-one session just to sort of check in. I've got a new project starting soon, which I'm really excited about because it's kind of it's in collaboration with a clinical psychologist. I won't say too much because I don't want to like give too much away. But I'm gonna be basically an assistant for a clinical psychologist, actually outside of our team, but she works sort of in the area and she's got connections to my manager. And she specializes in mindfulness-based cognitive therapy. So I am gonna be like her assistant to deliver this program. And it's also in collaboration with the Uni of Bath. Because it has a research element to it. It's about, you know, she's done this sort of program before, but she wants to do it again, and this time focus on the evidence base and measuring the impact of it. So it's really exciting because I'm gonna be getting experience in that field. It's gonna give me more experience in the research and evaluation side of things, which is what I don't have as much research experience in. And also it's very useful that I'm going to be having that link to Bath Uni, because that might be one of the unis that I apply for. It probably will be one of the unis that I apply for the doctorate. So I don't know, that might make me a more favourable candidate if they see that I'm already like linked in with their university's research. So I'm really excited for that to start. And then after work, I actually have plans. I never do anything after work. My cousin is coming over and I'm gonna cook her dinner. We'll have dinner together. She's actually my auntie's daughter, so she used to live in this house. But yeah, she's coming over. She's basically moved out of Bristol, so I don't see her much anymore, so it should be really nice. And then after, my other cousin, my other auntie, my brother, and potentially my dad are coming over as well for a movie night. Okay, you guys, we are almost at the end of the day. I have been so tired and just feeling under the weather. Like my throat is killing me and I'm just so tired. I spent like my whole day like this. And then like just like listening out for the phone. And then like sitting up and checking my emails and going like this again. For legal reasons, that's not how I've spent my day at all, and that's just like satire for this channel. How cute my auntie's mug is. I've had a coffee, a Diet Coke, and another coffee. To be honest, my energy levels are not where they need to be having someone around for dinner and then more family come over for a movie night, but it is what it is. I feel like it's too late to cancel now. Can you imagine, like, I invite everyone over because I've been feeling lonely house sitting, and like just because it's rare that we all get together, and then I'm just like, hey guys, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm too tired to actually take part in this, but you guys can use the house, and I just go up to bed. I might do that. Okay guys, it is time for me to be hostess of the mostess. Nice feeling to have someone else like enjoy your cooking. Of course, it will be brought to us by HelloFresh. So if you guys don't know what HelloFresh is, it's a meal subscription service. I have been working with them a lot recently, and I was even saying in my last vlog how I could not wait for my HelloFresh delivery. So as I said, HelloFresh is a meal subscription service, and it is super easy to subscribe, and you get your meals delivered to your door with all the ingredients. Really easy recipe cards. This is actually what I'm making tonight. So it shows you exactly what ingredients you need. They send you the exact quantity as well, which I find makes everything so much easier, rather than you going to the shops and buying a bunch of you know, or a large box of something you're not going to use for other recipes. That means that you waste no food or ingredients, which is great. And the instructions are just so easy to follow, and it just makes cooking so much more convenient. I've noticed, especially with me being here at my auntie's, if you are living by yourself or you just have a very busy packed schedule, or you've got childcare responsibility, cooking can seem like such a chore to add on top of that. So often you just want something quick and easy. So actually what's really exciting is that HelloFresh have launched a new range of recipes that are their super quick meals, and they are all meals that cook within 15 minutes. You can use my code Ozay60 to get 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8 boxes. I will put the code on the screen here, and I'll also put it top line of the description box down below. I will also put my QR code here, so if you just scan that QR code, it will also take you to the same deal. Prep time 5 minutes, cook time 15 to 20 minutes, and it looks really freaking good. So yeah, we're just gonna get cracking with this. Let's get cooking. I will show you guys when it's ready and we will give you our verdict. I think she's also bringing over a bottle of wine. So yeah, sorry guys, but look at this pasta. It took 15 minutes to make. It was, just plating it up now, it was so easy to make. The salmon and the garlic bread. I've also got a new doggy. in the house. Got a little sausage dog, I'll show you guys. Ah! Was that Leon or Basil? Pack it in. Okay guys, this is the finished product. It looks so good, it smells so good. We've poured our wines. We've got the garlic baguettes to share in the middle.
I love spaghetti. I prefer this over spaghetti.
I think I agree. We've got 3 doggies. Oh my goodness.
Burnt pancake, yummy.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Put that on. Looking forward to your body.
Movie night is over. The time is 20 past 11. I think people left around 10:30, and I've just been like cleaning up downstairs. It was really nice to have everyone round. Like, it's not often that we all have a movie night, and dinner was really nice. We both really liked the HelloFresh salmon tagliatelle. That's what I was saying in my last video. It's scary living alone because he goes into like fits of barking, going crazy whenever he hears a noise, and every time he's done it there hasn't been like a genuine intruder or any sort of threat. It's just like maybe a fox or a squirrel or a cat or something, and he goes crazy. But when I'm alone, because I'm alone, I'm like, what if the one time I don't go and check it is a genuine threat? Like, it just makes me uneasy. It's fine, he stopped barking. I feel like if he carries on for ages, then I go and check. I started my biab nail journey, so these are my natural nails, and I feel like they look so much better than acrylics. It feels so nice to just have my real nails. And yeah, I'm a changed woman. I feel like I just kept getting acrylics just because I was just like, it's just easy to go and be like, just, you know, get an infill and not try something new. But this time I was like, no, I need to get the acrylics off. I'm still feeling pretty rough today. Yesterday it was just tiredness. Today I've got a sore throat. And you know when your sinuses feel blocked, like my ears feel blocked, try to rest as much as possible for the rest of this week. because next week I'm meant to be commuting Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday for quite important events, so I don't want to be off sick for them. Right guys, I've come to Lidl on my lunch break to grab a few things. This is just right down the road from me, and you have to check out their high protein range. Got this at home, just added this to my basket, which is the slices. I thought that'd be good for toasties. This is good for like omelettes, sprinkle on pasta. And then I've tried this, it's so nice, their vanilla rice pudding. It's a bit lower on protein than their other high protein range, but it's nice. And they also now do these big tubs of their yogurts, and it's Greek style, so it's really nice. Obviously we work in staff mental health and wellbeing sort of across the trust, and we don't only work on an individual basis, but we also work with teams and team leaders, and we work sort of across the organisation to help challenge the stigma around mental health and keep mental health and well-being on the agenda. So one thing that we set up was these like sessions or like webinars on neurodiversity. It was really interesting because there were people there who, you know, had lived experience of neurodiversity, or there were people there who wanted to understand more about neurodiversity or how to support their colleagues, or managers on how to support their team, and also people who are sort of at an operational level looking at the policies and stuff. It's so nice to see people feel validated and sort of connect with each other and relate to each other. I've got 10 minutes till I finish. I've given Leon his dinner and I'm going to take him out for a walk, and then we'll see if I have energy to do doctorate application stuff. I was actually talking to one of my colleagues about it because all three of us APs on my team are applying this year, and yeah, we were just talking about how stressed we were, and we were reassuring each other that, you know, 6 weeks is enough time. And yeah, so yeah, I need to make a plan, but in my head I think I'm gonna give myself 2 weeks to really refine the application, get it sent to as many people as I can to proofread and read over it, which then leaves me with 4 weeks. So this is how I'm gonna do it. I believe there are 4 questions. Do you know what it is? I was talking to someone about this on my psychology Instagram. This girl reached out to me who has been watching me for years, and she just got onto the doctorate. It's her first year this year, so she was amazing. She sent me loads of voice notes. Like, she said, like, I'm sorry I went off on a tangent, I was rambling. I was literally taking bullet point notes of everything she was saying. Everyone's insight is valuable to me. So yeah, and she described it as like you get frozen in fear, and that is exactly how I feel. I feel so daunted by this process that I have frozen in fear. Subconsciously, I knew that I was gonna start struggling. I knew that you know, because I often have this response when I get stressed, is I freeze and I just stop doing, like, I don't even try, I don't start the thing that I'm wanting to do because I'm scared. So what I did was I booked a few random days off. I've got a day off on the 25th of October, so that's 2 Wednesdays from now. I have that day booked off work. I have the following Wednesday, the 1st of November, booked off. And then I think I have Friday, the 10th of November, booked off as well. So I've got a few of those days sprinkled in as well to help me out. Okay guys, it is dinner time. I've got 2 dogs again. Got the sausage dog just for a couple of hours. Basu! Basu, come here. There he is. This is tonight's HelloFresh meal. How good does it look? It's sweet chili burger with red pepper, some fries and some salad. Just cleaned up the kitchen and I'm about to read a bit of my book. They're both just winding each other up, hearing imaginary noises. Let's actually check if there's anyone outside. There is no one grabbing a snack. I'm gonna try. I have tried Lidl's new protein rice pudding before, but I haven't tried this flavour. It's chocolate and banana. Ooh, look. It's got the chocolate like underneath. Oh my god, right, the chocolate's all at the bottom. That's quite nice. It is a 10 to 10. Roxanne came over and picked up the other dog, and to be honest, I was just on TikTok, but I was looking at everything going on with Palestine right now, and it's just so sad. It's so heartbreaking, and I just want to go into bed and continue researching it because it's just so horrific. So yeah, I watched a few videos about what's going on in Palestine, and I know that, like, you know, the media tries to portray it in a different way. Watching this BBC interview of this Palestinian representative, and it was a really good interview. He like totally shut the BBC interviewer down. It's just so sad. The world is so messed up, and I have no desire to bring more, you know, I have no desire to bring children into the world that we live in. And you know, it's just like, it's not like things get any better. It just seems like things just keep getting worse. I'm sorry to be pessimistic, but I just feel like the NHS are 20 years behind for everything, because why have I got a literal landline phone? Never had this issue before, but the phone is completely silent. When I was dialing their number out, I couldn't hear anything here, and I thought, hang on, let me not put that call through, because I don't want to stress them out if the call goes through and then it's just silence on the other end. Like, that's a bit creepy. And I called my number on this phone, it was just silence on the other end. Like, I couldn't hear, it was silence on both ends. Hello? Hello? Hello, hello, hello? Nothing, simply went like that. And it's fixed. So that was it. Okay, you guys, we are out on our walk after work. I'm out a bit later than usual because I finished a bit later than usual. Got all the leaves. So yeah, it's a bit darker, but I should get home before it gets dark. Okay guys, about to go to bed. I was just about to take my bedtime supplement. I take the zinc and magnesium supplement from My Protein. It's meant to be really good for tiredness, help you sleep better. I've also heard magnesium is good for like your bones and your joints, but I think there are different types of magnesium. Just having 2 scoops of protein, and I just wanted to show you guys what I've been working on tonight, because I've finally been a little bit productive. Can you believe? Also, I had the fright of my life. I was sat at the kitchen table doing my like doctorate application stuff, and then like I just like felt something on my bangs. So I didn't think anything of it and I just like flicked with my hand, and then like as I moved my hand away, I was like, shut up right now, there's like a fly on my hand. Like, best case scenario, it's like a fly. I turn my hand over, it's a fucking spider. I screamed so loud, I like flung it off me, I don't know where it is, and I got up and I ran away. That was fucking horrific. How does a spider get on my head, or like get in my head? Like, stop it right now. We're now in like the 6-week territory. until it's due. And my own like deadlines are to have the last 2 weeks for refining the application, which gives me 4 weeks to actually do it, which means this week 1, so from now until Wednesday, so I've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But let's be real, like Monday and Tuesday I'm not going to get a lot done because Monday I volunteer in the evenings. Weekday evenings are just really hard for me. I might be able to tomorrow night because it's a Friday, but I made plans to see my friend. Then again, I am feeling unwell. I didn't say, my throat feels so much worse this evening compared to like this morning. Like it literally feels like someone has stabbed me in my right tonsil. It's just the one tonsil though, it's so weird. But yeah, majority of the work is going to happen on Saturday and Sunday. Basically, in this first week period, I want to decide for definite on the 4 courses I'm applying to, and fill out all the basic details of the forms, and I will vlog it as well for you guys, and then start a question, and then I'll have 3 weeks after that to do the other questions, and then 2 weeks to refine. What I've found, which I have found so useful, is the alternative handbook. And I always knew about the alternative handbook. Like when I was planning this back in August, I was like, yeah, I'll use the alternative handbook, but it kind of just slipped my mind. But it's really good to take into account when you're comparing the unis. So in the alternative handbook, you can see all sorts. I'm gonna pull it up for you guys right now. What uni is this? This is Coventry and Warwick. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys. So there's Leon. So you can see here, now this is not necessarily, you have to take this with a pinch of salt because it's not fully representative, because it depends on how many of the current course trainees answer these questions. So you can see for Coventry and Warwick, these stats are based on 12 trainees, which is 31% of 39 trainees. Information about the trainee, and then, okay, so this is what I'm interested in. So what age were they when they started training? And it splits them up, and you've got the percentages. How many times did you apply for the doctorate in clinical psychology to be successful? And I'm not gonna lie, Coventry and Warwick seems like one I would not apply to because the stats don't look in my favor. So you can see for my age group, 41.7%, which is meh. Okay, this is where I was like, what? That is wild. So first time appliers, 8.3%, 25% 2 times, 25% 3 times, 25% of applicants applied 5 times. I'm sorry, what? What their degree classification was. So the majority got a high 2-1. I'm also interested in this, so if they have any other relevant academic qualifications. So what I'm looking for is none, because that's what I have, okay? And in Coventry and Warwick, it's only 8.3%. I've seen other unis that have had much higher percentages for this. So you can see that 83.3% had an MSc. So yeah, just like so far, I'm like, I would not apply here. This stuff is really interesting, the stats, and then the rest of the document, you can see they're quite long documents, but this is really useful to get a feel of what what their experience was of the selection process, you know, how satisfactory was it, and you've got comments, and then you've got things about the course. So each of the therapies, like how much time is given to it, and yeah, just like loads of other aspects of the course. And it's a lot to read. Right now I'm focusing just on the statistics, just to get a feel of if I would even have a chance. I am really, like, Bath is starting to seem more and more appealing to me. So I can't actually remember, let's see, because I can't remember let's go to the top. So they had 34 responses to this questionnaire, which is 52% of 65 trainees. So they've got quite a lot more trainees than like Coventry and Warwick, for example. And their odds were a bit better for me. So first of all, they have just a single interview, which is 40 minutes long, which just seems a bit more manageable. But in terms of age when starting, 79.4% were 25 to 29 years old. And they did actually have some people who were 20 to 24 years old. 8.8% were 20 to 24. Number of attempts, so 35.3% got on first time. Compared to 35.3% first time are, you know, not bad odds compared to the other ones that I've seen so far. 55.9% had firsts. When you're looking at the other qualifications, so 29.4% didn't have a master's or any other postgrad qualification. Whereas Birmingham, only 6.9% didn't have any other. So it's just really good to like compare it. But as I said, it's kind of annoying that it's only like some of the trainees answer the question. I feel like with Bath, my odds would actually be pretty good. I know they really value your degree. Like, I know they really value how you do academically, because they, I remember I applied to study my undergrad there, and they didn't give me an offer because they didn't think I could get A star AA. I got 2 A stars and an A. And another A because I did EPQ or whatever it was. So I was like, take that, Bath. So I feel like me having a first will be good. I am going to end this vlog here. I need to get this edited and approved by HelloFresh, because HelloFresh sponsored this video. As I said, you can use my code Ozay60 to get 60% off your first box and then 25% off your next 8 boxes. Thank you guys for watching. By the next vlog, I will be like, guys, I'm applying to these 4 unis and I've drafted the answer to this question. Fingers crossed. So yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure to smash thumbs up down below, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video.